We all know where we were on September 11th, 2001. It was another day that lives in infamy, just like November 22nd, 1963 and December 7th, 1941. But what is the infamy that we're supposed to remember? No one can forget where they were if they were alive on those days. We were suddenly thrust into a surreal world that was unbelievable and too incredible to think that these sorts of things could happen, much less affect us so deeply in our little corner of the world. We will again see a September 11th pass in the calendar. That day will always remind us of something that happened decades ago. But now we are wondering, how can things still be happening because of September 11th that again are unbelievable, surreal, and incredible, causing us to have the same feelings we had 20 years ago in our little corner of the world? We are told to learn from history. The best way to learn anything is to be able to teach others to do the things that we learned from that experience. We do not need to touch a hot stove again to know it will burn. The pain we feel is the hurt from loss and embarrassment of making mistakes that should have been avoided. The logic used in making any management decision is to know what to do because of knowing what works, and not looking at the mistakes that should have never been repeated to see if the outcome will be different this time. How to end our nation's longest war was not supposed to be a publicity stunt, or an attempt to spin it by praising those trying to help others left behind trying to salvage what little dignity remains because of this stunt. The unintended consequences of most political decisions are usually just wasted tax dollars. But this withdrawal around the commemoration of 9/11 borders on treason, with the consequences living far into the future. The precedents regarding our world standings and credibility with our allies is seriously damaged that will take decades to repair. There's a saying, everybody is good for something, if only to show what bad example looks like. I only pray the lessons we learned over the past few weeks regarding this war on terror can somehow lower the future price of lives and treasures used to keep the world safe. This is Keith Kuby wishing you the best in making the world a better place.